Good morning, Olive. It's so nice to see you all. I'm so excited to be here and to get our morning meeting started today with all of you. So, to get us started, does anyone know what day it is today? If you said Wednesday, that's right. So, let's start with our Day of the Week song. Today is Wednesday, all day long. Tomorrow will be Thursday, won't be long, won't be long. Olive, who knows what two things we usually do on Wednesday when we are in the Olive classroom? Shout it out if you remember what we do on Wednesdays in the Olive classroom. Yes, there are two things that happen on Wednesday. One of them is music with teacher Tyler. So today I will be teaching you all a new song in honor of Music Wednesday. And number two is Wednesday is usually our pizza day. So in honor of Pizza Day, I actually will be having a box of pizza later today for lunch. And I hope that you all have a delicious lunch at home, whatever you decide to eat. So Olive, I'm going to be continuing with our Hebrew word of the day. And today we are learning the word aviv. Can you all say that with me? The word is aviv. Say it back to me. Repeat after me. 1, 2, 3. Aviv. And Olive, the word aviv is the Hebrew word for spring. Sandra talked about spring last week in morning meeting. We talked about how spring is the time of year when flowers blossom and you start seeing flowers and green leaves on the trees again, and you start hearing birds chirp. And we learned a little bit about this when we talked about the Jewish holiday of Tu B'Shvat, because Tu B'Shvat is the holiday that celebrates really the beginning of spring in Israel. We talked about how Tu B'Shvat is when the trees wake up and start to grow in Israel. And here in San Francisco in California, last week on Thursday was the first day of spring here in San Francisco, the time when all the flowers come up and you start to see a lot more green and a lot more flowers. And Aviv, spring, is also the time of year when we celebrate the holiday of Passover, which we are going to be learning about and talking about this week. Last week I shared one story about Passover, and this week we'll be talking about it a lot more. And the holiday of Passover is a holiday that celebrates the Jewish people becoming free. For hundreds of years, the Jewish people were not free, which means they were not able to make their own choices for themselves. They were slaves to the Egyptians, and that means that the Egyptian people told them what they do every day. They made no choices about what they wanted to do, and it was not nice for the Jews. Think about all the choices that you guys get to make. You guys are big kids now, and you get to make a lot of choices. When you walk into the Olive classroom, you get to pick what toys you want to play with, whether you want to read a book to start your day or if you want to play blocks. And a lot of you are starting to make choices about what you wear every day, what clothing you put on your body. You are all learning to make a lot of choices. And making choices is a great thing because you get to decide what feels good to you and what makes you happy. And it's really important to make your own choices. So the holiday of Passover, we're saying thank you and we're celebrating that the Jews became free again and that they were able to do what they wanted. They were able to keep Shabbat, to eat challah on Shabbat, to make Havdalah, to celebrate with their family, to do lots of things that made them happy. So be on the lookout, Olive, because we are going to talk a lot more about the Passover story and learn about the different things that we do on Passover. And I can't wait to share this all with you. See you soon, Olive.